Stop scrolling. This isn't a random message. It's a wake-up call straight to your heart. Take a deep breath. You didn't see this by accident. The timing is no mistake. There's something heavy in the air right now, something stirring in your soul. Things are shifting behind the scenes of your life, and deep down, you felt it, even if your mind hasn't figured it out yet. Maybe you've had a weird feeling lately, like something big is coming. That's not just stress. That's your spirit picking up on what's ahead. What you're about to read isn't to scare you. It's to help you get ready. This message carries something deep, something real. You're being pulled into a moment that needs your full attention. Because someone you love, someone who matters to you more than words can say, is about to need you like never before. Something has happened. They've been taken to the hospital. It came out of nowhere. No warning signs. No big drama. Just quiet pain hidden behind brave smiles. They laughed through the pain. Said, "I'm fine," when they were far from it. But now the truth has broken through. Something in their body gave out. A test result. A sudden collapse. A phone call you didn't expect. And just like that, your world feels different. Time slows down. Everything feels heavier. You think of the last time you saw them. The way they sounded on the phone. The little things that seem bigger now. You didn't know how bad it was. And maybe they didn't either. But their body couldn't fake it anymore. This isn't just a health crisis. This is a spiritual wake-up. It's a turning point. A moment where the truth can no longer hide. And now, your strength is needed. Imagine this. Someone you care deeply about has been quietly hurting. You probably noticed something felt off. Their energy changed. They seemed tired. Distant. A little less like themselves. You thought maybe they just needed a break. But what they really needed was help. A place to let go. To feel safe. To be real. But they kept pushing. Showing up. Staying strong. For everyone else. Not because they wanted to hide. But because they thought love meant being strong all the time. They didn't want to be a burden. Life taught them to keep it all in. But now their strength has run out. And all the pain they hid is now showing up in their body. You may not have known everything, but deep down, you sensed it. That's why you're reading this now. Because it's time. The pain is real. The hospital is real. This is your moment to step in. Not to fix, but to be there. They need you now. They've ignored the signs too long. Thought the pain would go away. But something shifted today. The moment you feared, or maybe never imagined, has arrived. The news is serious. And your heart feels it. You feel the weight. The tight chest. The shaking hands. The truth settling in. This is really happening. Your normal life has paused. Everything feels different. And maybe you're asking yourself, could I have done more? But this isn't about blame. This is your call to action. Not to rescue, but to support. To be a steady hand when everything else feels like it's falling apart. Their breakdown is waking something in you. And this is only the beginning. Don't panic, prepare. Because when pain shows up, purpose isn't far behind. Every sigh, every "I'm okay" that didn't sound right, that was their soul reaching out. You didn't always see it. You were busy. They were good at hiding it. They showed up, smiled, played strong, even when they were falling apart. But pain has a way of breaking through the cracks. Their eyes looked dim. Their smile didn't reach their eyes. Maybe they pulled away a little at a time. Maybe they seemed tired all the time. You gave them space, thinking they needed it. But what they needed was support. Their soul was drowning in silence. And you, yes, you, were meant to see them. That's why this message found you. Not to make you feel bad, but to wake you up. Love doesn't always mean stopping pain. Sometimes it means showing up when pain arrives. This is more than a hard moment. It's a sacred one. A pause sent from something higher. Life is slowing them down for a reason. Not to punish them, but to protect them. Sometimes, when the soul is tired, the body says, enough. It can be scary to see someone you love fall apart. But it's also real. It's honest. And it's holy. Because what's breaking is also opening. They're asking, without words, for love, healing, and care. And you're being asked to give it. Don't rush past this. Don't avoid it. Feel it. Sit in it. Pain opens doors. And through this one, not only their healing waits, but yours too. This moment is speaking to you. Not with loud signs, but quiet truth. Come closer. Stay alert. This is bigger than you think. You felt off, right? Like you can't sit still. That's what happens when the world shakes you from the inside. The kind of shake that changes what matters. The kind that makes you rethink everything. And that's not weakness. That's love. That's being deeply connected. That's what real love looks like. Love that stays. Love that feels. Love that holds on when everything else lets go. You don't have to fix this. You just need to be there. That alone is powerful. This is a time for prayer. For presence. For belief. You don't need all the facts. Love doesn't work on facts alone. It works through faith. Through energy. Through being present. Your prayers matter. Your tears matter. Your love carries more weight than you know. Say their name. Light a candle. Wrap them in light. even from far away. Because what's happening to their body is their soul's last cry for help. And though it looks like a fall, it might just be the start of their rising. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's painful. But it's also part of something bigger. Something sacred. The way they've lived, pushing, surviving, pretending, that's breaking down. And something new is being born. Don't miss this. You're being asked to show up. Not to fix, but to walk with them. To be still with them. You don't have to say the perfect thing. You just have to stay. This might ask a lot of you. More patience. More grace. More strength. But it will also grow you. You're not in their life by accident. You are here for a reason. Your love, your energy, your prayers, they matter more than ever. This journey isn't just theirs. It's yours too. Will you stand strong? Will you keep believing when they're too tired? When everything feels like it's falling apart? Know this, in the hardest moments, the divine gets closer. Even if you don't see it. Even if you feel alone. Heaven is near. There's help being sent. For both of you. This message, it's one of those signs. A reminder that you're not forgotten. That you're not carrying this alone. So cry if you need to. Break if you must. But don't forget, you're being held. This moment is more than pain. It's a chance to wake up. A sacred shift in your soul. Pain clears away all the noise. What rises in its place is truth. The truth that love is what really matters. That time is precious. That you're not too late to show up now. This isn't guilt. This is grace. A new chance to love better. To love deeper. To be present. Not later. Now. This is how legacies are built, not by being perfect, but by showing up when it matters. You're showing up right now. And that means everything. This isn't just about them. It's also about you. Their pain is waking something in you. Maybe you've been running on empty. Maybe you've ignored your own limits. Their breaking point is also a message for you. It's time to stop pretending. Time to care for your own heart too. This moment is about both of you. It's a time for real love. The kind that acts. The kind that doesn't wait for perfect timing. So send the text. Make the call. Drive if you can. Pray like it's your only job. Even if they don't know how to ask for help, you know. You feel it. That's love. That's divine connection. That's your heart being moved. Love them the way they need, even if it's not easy. Even if you're far away, love reaches. Energy travels. Spirit connects. Be strong. Be kind. Be steady. You were made for this. You were chosen for this moment. Not because you have it all together, but because you're willing to show up anyway. That's rare. That's powerful. Never doubt how much your love matters. You're the anchor in the storm. Your voice brings calm. You are more capable than you know. And this message found you because you're ready. Ready to love deeper. Ready to grow. Ready to become someone even stronger. What comes next will change everything. Because when you walk through pain and choose love, you become a healer. A light. Someone who doesn't just survive the fire, but shines through it. So now the question is, will you receive what's next? Because it's coming. The next sign. The next miracle. The next step forward. And it's waiting for you. You feel it, don't you? That quiet pull in your chest, the call to move deeper, to stand firmer, to love more bravely. This isn't some idle moment. It's a movement. A shift. A change in the energy of everything. Now, imagine what happens next. You open your phone. You send that message. You let them know, I'm here. Not, I'm busy. Not, I'll call later. Just, I'm here. It's not about fixing what's wrong, it's about showing up. It's about holding space. Even if your own hands are shaking, even if your voice trembles when you speak, that simple line says volumes. If you're close by, you go. You sit by their side, even if they say, I'll be okay. You stay anyway. Bring water. Bring your presence. Bring your heart. Sit in silence. Hold their hand. Let them lean. This isn't about solving it. It's about being real. If you're far away, you don't wait. You call. Not a text. You call their phone. You make sure they can hear you. You ask how it's really going. And you listen. No talking. Just listening. Make sure they feel seen, heard, loved. If it's late, you stay in that conversation. If it's early, you wake up with them in spirit. It doesn't matter the time zone. It matters that you reach. And not just once. You keep going. Day after day. Why? Because in crisis, people don't need grand gestures. They need someone who doesn't give up. Who still checks in. Who still cares, not just at the beginning, but through the middle. And yes, even at the end. Between updates, deliver messages of hope. Praying for you. Holding you in my heart. Let me know what you need, even if it's just to talk about nothing. Your daily presence scaffolds healing, even if they don't say it out loud. It tells their soul, you're not alone. But it's not just them who needs you. You need care too. These days can crack your own stones. They can wear on your seams. So yes, check on yourself. Breathe. Rest. Ask for help too. Trust me, this isn't weakness. It's survival. It's wisdom. You need fuel to keep giving light to others. Spiritually, emotionally, physically. Maybe half the time you feel like you're walking in the dark. That's okay. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know the final outcome. All you need is faith. Faith enough to stay. Enough to say the simple prayer, guide me. Use me. Hold us. Faith enough to release control of results. To let your hands be compassion, even as your heart still trembles. And as you show up, something shifts. Maybe it's a tear that splashes right when laughter returns. Maybe it's a quiet conversation in the hospital hallway that becomes a moment of real connection, both between you and them, and between you and something bigger. Maybe it's that you feel more grounded in the silence, feeling that even though the room might be sad, there is something sacred unfolding in the pauses. Day by day, you'll start seeing small signs of growth. A calmer pulse. A clearer gaze. A shared smile. A more honest, I'm not okay. And in those moments, there's an opening. A turning. A crossing point between what was and what could be. You'll witness their healing begin, and you'll feel your own. Because compassion always transforms both sides. And so, as this script carries to its close, where do we land? We land here. You, standing strong and gentle in the center of a storm, yet calm in the calm hours, too. You, remembering that love is a verb. That showing up, really showing up, is the most profound gift you can give. You, leaning into purpose, even when it scares you. You, using pain not as your ending, but as your invitation. They, opening to the healing that starts with being seen, held, allowed to be human. Not perfect. Not fixed. Just real. Their journey becomes one of transparency. And there, in that space, there is healing, there is hope, and there is grace. Maybe not in the way anyone expected, but in the way souls remember they're meant to grow. Slowly. Gently. With love. This script ends not with an exclamation, but with a promise: love remains. Presence matters. When pain knocks, you answer. Not with eyes closed, but with heart open. Because that's how you rise. That's how they rise. And that's how you both become something sacred, something stronger, something more alive. So here, before the final curtain drops, let's glide home. Fade to a quiet hospital room. A single chair sits beside the bed. The unopened bouquet on the table gathers dust. Then, they open their eyes. A small smile appears. Not because things are all better, but because they see you, just you, a witness. A presence. And maybe, just maybe, they feel hope. Camera pulls back. A single breath. A soft glow. A heart open. A soul connected. the end of this script. But not the end of the story. Because stories like this, they live on. In your presence. In your prayers. In the next step you take. In the next kind word you offer. In the loving choice you make every day. Closing title card. In moments of crisis, love isn't about perfect words. It's about being present. If you can show up, truly show up, you become the hope someone was waiting for. Fade out.